Have you ever wanted a Western influenced style meal that wasn't flown halfway around the world? Well, you're in luck. We're bringing Wendy's to Russia. So, Wendy's new slogan is going to be Eat Local, Eat Wendy's, which means it's getting a makeover. And it previously failed to do this in the past and actually removed itself from Russian markets, which we'll talk about later on in the presentation. But Wendy's will be providing more local food, which is similar to McDonald's' business plan in Russia. And the previous attempt, Wendy's targeted 18 to 24-year-olds, portraying Wendy as more promiscuous and all the while keeping American-style food. And this didn't bode well because Russians are very prideful of their culture. So they saw it as a unique thing at first, but then it sort of lost its appeal because it wasn't adapting to the Russian culture that they are so prideful of and nationalistic of. So this time, our approach is going to be to take a more family-oriented approach because they are such a family-oriented culture. So we're going to localized food as well to make it more healthier options and more Russian cuisine as well as locally sourced products. And we're also going to create a logo that better represents a typical Russian so that we have our brand image in Russia is that of Russia. And how we're going to do our marketing campaign is we are going to use commercials that portray families eating together, laughing together, having fun together. We're going to have kids running around because we're going to have play sets in the back of the Wendy's where they can play, and it will give the parents a little time to relax, take a few minutes away from their kids. So this will help us be successful because it will show our family-oriented culture, which is going to be something that Russians are very prideful of. And our localized products will reduce our tariffs while also increasing our demand, because if you can say that you're eating local, you're going to do better and increase your demand. And fast food is also becoming more and more popular in Russia, so it'll be a good way to sort of go into the market. And we're going to get profits based on our successful marketing plan to draw in consumers. And we'll need to pay local farmers, of course, but the cost of living is cheaper in Russia than it is in the US, so we will save costs there, and there will be no tariffs, as I previously said. And for our next steps, we're going to do a market poll in Russia where we scope out the ideal location based on our polls for this Wendy's, whether it's city or rural area, and we're then going to reach out to Russian farmers to begin our planning.